So the neighbour just turned up, he was revving around with his forklift, and yeah, my package has come a little bit earlier than I had expected, so let's go check it out. So this is from Extra Machinery. This is a bloody big box, I think it's over 200 kilos that one, but yeah, anyway. Doesn't matter what the box looks like, I'll bloody rip open this thing. Well, bloody got that on there. Wasn't quite tall enough, so I had to chop this up, but it's on the chain, so hopefully should be able to lift that bloody thing. Alright, that's the sprout. So it's coming together. This is a bit of an interesting choice on the maker's or engineer's behalf, I suppose we call it. So we've got 6 of these, 3 either side. I don't know how much faith I have in these, because they're pretty small compared to everything else. So, man, it might be alright, might not be. I'm sure it will be, but it doesn't fill me with a whole lot of confidence, if you get what I mean. There's not a whole lot of purchase on it, not a whole lot to grab onto. So if we're going to lay out basic design work on this piece of 1mm, there's a few ways you can do it. This is probably just the easiest way for me at the moment, just for demonstration purposes. So we'll just run a bit of a border around. Again, doesn't need to be perfect because this is just a demonstration piece. And to make the radius corners of my patch, I'm just going to use this roll of tape. So that'll give me something to trace around. I'll just line it up with the square corners. Just like that, that gives us something to follow around. Alright, so what I'm going to do to start off with is I've just got the 1/8 lap line. I find this is actually a really easy one to practice on because it kind of gives you a little bit of a bit more of a defined line to follow. So if you just want to come around this way, and we'll zoom in on this little step right here. So that's basically what I'm going to follow on this side of my texture line. So another thing that you got to make sure to do is wind this down, make sure that these are leveled up with each other because they can move in and out, well the top one can. So we'll just make sure that they're leveled. Wind it back up so we can get our piece of metal in. Now I've always found if you can start just off from a corner, it's always a little bit easier to line up again. It's been a little while since I've used one of these, so I'll try my best to not make any mistakes. But we'll see what happens. Going to make a corner now, go around the turn, so I'll back off on the speed just a little bit. And a little bit wide, but that's all right. Speed up just a little bit. There we have it, one bead line. All right, so I'm gonna run another lap line on the other side of the panel now, but I want it still to be at the same depth. So it's a good thing that this one has this little lock-off nut. So if that one stays in the same spot, you'll get at the same depth every time. So we'll just tighten that up until it doesn't want to tighten up no more, which is about there, and we'll run it again. You can try and keep the panel as flat as possible. It will give you a little bit more of an accurate line placement. Oh. I think I might be asking a little bit too much of the tin. It's the way that's reacting. I think this one might make it into the blooper reel. So there you have it, another nice basic design. Do you reckon it might be time to invest in some proper Allen keys? That one does distort the panel quite a lot. I've noticed if you don't have enough speed, kind of wants to chop at it a little bit, like it doesn't quite have enough momentum to really spit it out through the other side. And I have noticed that this does seem to flex just a little bit, particularly when it spits it out. But I mean, I think if you're probably doing like a radius edge wheel tub, you would probably do 2 of these lines and you would obviously wrap it around the panel. But I think you'd probably need to spend a little bit more time on the shrinker stretcher to get a really nice fit and finish out of it all. But I mean, you know, for a couple minutes work, I don't think that's a terrible attempt or a good start at something. But yeah, the dies seem pretty nice. I don't think maybe the machine or maybe my skills are quite up to, you know, the level of getting something half decent out of it just yet. So we'll spend a little bit more time on it and we'll see how we go. See if I can run a freehand one around the entire panel. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I can do it? Probably not at 150 though. We'll go 89, 90, 89. Oh. Yeah, I've noticed this is moving quite a lot. Might need to go through it and see if everything's tight. Twang. Not quite. I was doing that one backwards for some reason. So kind of missed the mark just a little bit, but it's fine because this one's gonna go straight in the bin after I'm done with this video. All right, so thanks for watching. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time with this before I give it a real, thorough review. But at the moment, I'll probably give it, 7 out of 10, around that mark. If you like this sort of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and a big thank you to my lovely little lady for filming. Anyway, see you in the next one. Cheers.